Let's. What do you say,
What if we-
Nick? Is there like something that we could do right now?
Oh.
We can jump right into it.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
You can't just say that.
I don't know.
Our Lord's Day, 11/29.
I feel like we need a
Wednesday.
better one.
What?
I feel like I didn't understand.
It's just the accent.
Right into it.
Jump
Oh,
in
there
the
we go.
Okay, sorry.
I'm doing hot dog math.
I misunderstood you. I think there was like something lost in translation that first time.
Yeah. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Next time I'll put more on it.
Put a little zhuzh in it.
A little more hot dog.
A little more hot dog. A little bit more hot dog man.
How long has it been?
It's been a long time.
Like
month.
like a month.
What happened? We've discussed what happened, but
Well, Johnny Song. When last we left the Soul Seekers, May received a visit from the Hand, who appearing in the form of Elsbeth Shaw, May's ex, found little purchase with her usual offerings. Turning to other tactics, she attempted to incite rage, but the wizard was able to resist her. Waking up, May shared her experience with the rest of the group, and discussing the matters at hand, they resolved to leave the city in pursuit of Corgrim's people, lost somewhere in the wild magic storms far to the north. To that end, they sought out Alistair Shaw, the alienist, foremost expert on extraplanar entities, accomplished magician, and father of Elsbeth. To the Soul Seeker's surprise, Alistair stepped away briefly only to return with a backpack and ready to set off. The wizard held himself largely aloof as the band picked their way across the eerily empty streets of Nero and up into the foothills that rise up beneath the northern road. Now, with the world before them and a tenuous tag-along, the Soul Seekers strike out again to find friends, family, and allies in the war to come. And that's where we're at.
Bum bum
Hey.
bum.
excellent summary.
I know you guys were curious, but you would have to eat 2,000 hot dogs to consume 200 pounds of a human being. Thank you.
I've done it. I've done that.
I think
That's it.
over the course of my life, potentially,
wasn't-
yeah.
I wasn't trying to invite in discussion because we got stuff to do today. I just wanted to say 2,000 hot dogs.
Done the research.
You need to eat 200 pounds of people. Go ahead, Grace.
Thank you for the research.
Fun addendum, vegetarian hot dogs have more, so you can get to cannibalism faster through the vegetarian option.
Thank you, Emily. I'll do the research. I'll handle it. Thank you.
People are on it.
I got my best on.
I'm gonna hide a hot dog in this session. There's gonna be a hot dog in this
Like,
session.
literally
Executive
a hot dog?
decision.
Like-
Yes. So you all have bedded down for the evening. The alienist in his bubble, you all in yours. Does anyone wish to do anything special throughout the night, or would you wish to just rest?
Think red.
I'm good to rest.
Yeah.
Sure.
Um,
You're in your bubble. You're safe from.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
unless there was a vampire buried beneath our feet as the bubble.
I will say, for the record, Rubicon does not sleep. He is fully conscious and aware, but he's just kind of in a bit of a low power state right now. But he is fully aware of his surroundings.
I see. Is your bubble opaque, everybody?
Yeah.
Believe so.
Our bubble is opaque. Come on.
Okay.
I believe bubble. You can see bubble out of bubble, but you can't.
We can see out of bubble, but they can't see
Mm.
into bubble.
Okay,
Yes.
I see. All right. In that case, Rubicon.
Yes.
As the night wears on, you would see, quietly in the dead of night, the alienist, his bubble, shrinks and disappears. He stands and disappears into thin air with a snap of his fingers.
I'm like just looking between where he was and like at the group trying. Guys. I'm sorry to wake you all. The Mr. Alien disappeared. He's gone. His bubble's gone, and he's gone.
No, he's just.
No, he's gone. He's gone.
Like gone.
The bubble disappeared. He kind of gave a look like, "Bah," and then he's gone.
Did he make that noise?
I added the noise for
You added-
dramatic flair,
Okay.
but he may have.
He could have.
He could have.
The noise. What does that mean?
Okay. Well, that solves some things.
I
Yeah,
guess
maybe it was all of the murder talk. You know?
We just needed an excuse to leave.
we did talk a lot about killing that guy. Well,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of a little disappointed I didn't get to at least hurt him.
heard it.
Not kill. I know you. Look. I know. Look.
There
I know
could
you
be
guys.
other opportunities. And sometimes if you have to wait for it, it's like a little bit better.
Oh, so like if you like, it's like if you bring yourself to the edge, and you just like stop right before you do it.
No.
Fellas, folks, gang.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can't get back to sleep.
Well, it's oh god. I'm sorry I woke you up. I just feel like that's kind of like a that's kind of one of those big deals that you should probably we should probably know.
Yeah.
the
That's
right
What time is it, Grace?
It is 2:37 a.m.
God.
Well, it's 2:37 in the morning, so I mean we have a lot of time before the sun comes up.
I guess we could try to get back to sleep, but I'm just gonna think about what Rubicon said
Say about what?
about the alienist and edging.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I was going to get to the edge, but then I
Oh
wasn't
my
going to.
god.
The hunt is what's fun. Like having to hunt someone down can be fun.
I will cast silence.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I have silence actually.
It's just Quinn screaming silence.
Silence.
Silence!
Okay. Well, if you guys want to go back to sleep, I'll keep looking around, make sure everything's
I don't-
okay.
I don't know if you're able. I don't remember. Are you able to hear out of the dome?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably it then. That's probably exactly what happened. Is he heard us talk all that shit, and he's probably like, "I'm out." He probably just had to wait a little bit for his
Yeah.
spell slots to come back or something.
What's a spell slot?
Oh man. Okay.
Don't. No, please. Let's just go back to sleep.
Quagram just snores loudly.
So you all go
Are
back
we
to
good
sleep?
Go back to sleep.
Yeah, I try to go back to
Yeah.
sleep.
Okay.
I would too.
As you all go back to sleep, May, can I please have a wisdom saving throw?
What the fuck?
What?
Those are my favorite.
What?
time.
It's nothing.
Time.
Every Tim.
Probably not a big deal.
I cry every time.
Cry ever, Tim.
If Tim.
Ugh.
Okay.
12.
12.
Okay.
God damn it.
So as morning breaks, not so much as break as creeps in, it is a dreary, overcast sort of morning. May, as you open your eyes,
Yeah.
you see the world as you did before the accident. Nothing is shifting. Everything is the way it is in this reality. It's startling how quiet it is. The day is yours.
Oh,
Did y'all have a good sleep?
I did. I actually went right back to sleep, and yeah, despite everything.
Yeah. It's nice. It's quiet.
Nova's just kind of like stretching, excited for the day. good sleep. We still have like the maps and things that we stole from his office, though, right?
Yeah, if you check, they're still there.
Do I know what
Well, we
time it
did that.
is?
I mean, you could look in the sky and kind of estimate.
Oh.
All right, we got a lot of travel ahead. May, what time you got?
I don't know what time it is.
Okay, so what do you mean?
That's different.
That's your thing, though.
Yeah, I've known you for like, I think a day or two now, and like I already know that you know time like a lot.
I actually feel pretty good.
What's going on? What are you feeling?
I don't feel anything really. I mean, just kind of
You feel like
everything is, nothing is. I just not really thinking about. May's just gonna like look and see if there's like a red dot on her chest.
You look at your chest, there's nothing.
Are you okay?
I don't know what to say. Nothing is wrong. I don't. Everything is like how it was before. Anything happened to me.
Is that good?
Wait, you mean it's not slow?
yeah. May,
It is. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you don't mind me summarizing, you're kind of.
Oh no, I'm frozen.
Are you
Are you?
frozen?
Oh,
you're here,
I
bro.
froze
No,
for
you're
a
good.
second.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh, you're good.
What'd you say, Chris?
I was just saying, May, if you don't mind me summarizing your condition, kind of, as the only other person who's experienced it firsthand.
Sure.
May has had this condition where time has been moving incredibly slowly for her, and every second felt like an eternity. And that's kind of what May's been dealing with now for years since your accident, right?
Yeah, for the last year, it's like I could see different things happening and it was all confusing and overlaid, but now it's like
Um,
everything is.
this might be the wrong question, but can you still do magic?
I think
Yeah,
that's a good question.
I mean, I don't see why not. That is something that that could, I can do. I'll
You have something small you could test?
yeah,
I mean,
sure.
if this changed, then we're not really sure why.
I'll take out like a little piece of like wool and like twist it and just like make a like little image of a star just up kind of above us, a minor illusion.
It happens as normal.
Okay.
Your magic didn't really come from the act. You're a wizard, so you just
Right. No, I feel like I've seen you I don't know. I feel like things happened one way and then they happened another way sometimes.
Yeah, that is something that I could do. I don't know. That I don't think was. I think that was part of my condition, but I don't know. What is something that we want to try and do or not do? Maybe
Did I don't Again, I don't know like the full situation, but we could go to the magic storms, or we could just kind of gather the people around here that we can and go back and free the people. Is that doing anything? You always seemed more stressed when we were talking about possibilities.
I'm sorry.
good to the magic storms if everyone else is. Reunite you with your people.
Yeah, let's not get distracted.
No, I think Quakerham's trying to like invoke something, but I think it's something a little more specific than that, Quakerham. Do you mind if I cast a? It's a light charm spell on you, Quakerham. Do you mind if I do that?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on Quake.
Okay.
And then May, you're able to like.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So I'll cast it. I need a Charisma saving throw, Quakerham.
Well, you want me to resist it? Okay.
Try to resist
it. Get mad.
Charisma. Yeah. Be trash. Yes.
Let's go.
All right.
Do I see even like a chance to change something?
Can you clarify for me if this is a spell or a class feature?
It is a class feature. It's part of my subclass, the Chronal Shift.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Ooh.
You do.
Oh.
Okay. So, well, I mean, yeah, I do it in Koiram. You can roll again, I guess.
I turn to everybody. I want to
It's
be really
worse. So.
clear. I want to be really clear. This is like a very minor charm. This isn't. I'm not trying to. Quakerham's minor.
It's
or anything.
okay.
He still, he couldn't do it, but I was able to give it another chance.
Okay. That's great.
I've never been good at resisting that kind of thing anyway. You know.
Do you want to hang out in this for a little bit, Quakerham?
This is kind of nice. Yes.
Chill for a minute.
Going to close the door real quick.
Okay. Just be chill for a minute. While we
Yeah.
pack up. Yeah.
Calm emotions is like being high.
Yeah. Just hand Quakerham a joint.
Just being super stoned.
This is some dank Zaza, I gotta say.
Oh my god.
My brother.
Koiram, what happened to you and Opal?
You spent way too much to Feywild there, buddy.
Okay. Well, so this is kind of like a net positive then, or like total positive.
Yeah, I'm
Aside
kind
from
of.
the time thing.
I mean, I'm kind of suspicious about it. This, what was happening was already unprecedented. Like, for it to disappear is,
Could I cast as a ritual detect magic and see if I can see if May has been affected by any kind of magical powers?
Yes.
Yes, do that while I make breakfast while I'm high.
Outside of normal. You should cook while you're high.
Hell yeah.
Presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic.
Okay. So, yes, you do sense like the magic of your friends and the items they wear.
Yep.
There is an additional magical signal on May,
Interesting.
located just behind her right shoulder.
Okay. May, if it's not too much to pry, I'm getting something on your shoulder.
okay. Like, okay, yeah,
Do you think maybe I could take a look?
sure.
Okay, and I'm just gonna try to look at May's shoulder.
Sure.
Can
Peeling
I
back.
join in on that too? I would like to kind of take a look too.
Please, yeah. You pull kind of the fabric down, and on May's bare shoulder, you see a red mark, the mark of the hand.
Ah.
What is that?
What is it?
Well, it's not good news. I think this is the mark of the hand.
That's what I was afraid of. That's what I looked for, before. On Demetrius, it was on his chest.
Oh, okay.
Is it bad? You seem to be kind of
Happy.
better.
That's part of what the hand wants, I think.
Oh.
The hand wants May to want this and become reliant upon it. I think that's my guess. It's your choice, May, obviously. I would never tell you what you have to do.
I
But
can maybe try to get rid of it if you don't want it.
there's no judgment here.
I don't know.
This is an unfair question to ask right now. Let's eat
How did-
breakfast.
How did Demetrius get rid of the mark? Did he?
Yeah, one of Quinn's friends with magic. Can
it
you
was
do that,
greater
Quinn?
restoration.
A greater restoration, right? I do not have that. No, I cannot do that, unfortunately.
Rubicon, can you do that?
Well, I do know that it takes a little time. Like, my magic's kind of a little weird. Like, I have to kind of like tap into it and sort of think about it, and it kind of like goes into my head. Like, there's this like a big book in my head, and like I kind of know these things, but like I can only remember so much at any one time. But I do have something like I have this ability. I can kind of permanently disrupt and end certain magics if you think that would help.
Well, how long would it take you to, before you could do the other thing?
I mean, I'd need about 6 hours of downtime, but I mean, a day at most.
Do you think
Or I could try something right now. It's up to you.
May, do you want to wait until tomorrow morning? And we'll keep an eye and make sure behavior, you're not like you're in control of everything, you know what I mean?
You could also take the time to think about what you want. I can only imagine how peaceful it might be right now. I know there's dangers to it, but there's not a rush either.
No, I think we need to undo it. I'm afraid that I won't want to. If we wait too long, I won't want to go back. Rubicon, if you can do it.
I can try.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to bend down. You're way taller than me.
Okay. May will just kind of like, she'll just kind of like sit crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, and Rubicon's hand, normally holding like kind of like 3 stony fingers, they kind of roll back as like vines gently kind of start to sprout out and gently envelop her shoulder. And I am at 5th level, going to cast Dispel Magic.
5th level, you say?
5th level. We're gonna burn our high level one to see if that does it.
So
If he has to make a roll or something, could I give him Bardic Inspiration?
I can say there's no roll required.
Okay.
As
still
the
give you-
warmth of the magic kind of seeps into your shoulder, May. the world comes crashing back around you. When the vine's removed, the mark is gone.
All right, did it work? The mark's gone. Do you feel?
Do you feel
time?
time?
Grace, what time is it?
Approximately, not approximately. It is exactly 9:42.
It's 9:42.
Sorry.
She starts ticking whenever it comes back.
You hear?
I'm sorry.
Better to get it over with.
Vigran sets a plate of food in front of May and then turns around and continues to work on more breakfast and things.
I think I'm okay today, thank you. She'll like push it in front of somebody else.
So as you all eat your breakfast, is there anything else that you wish to discuss or do before getting on the road? All right. You all consume the meal set by Koigrim and take off. Up the road away from the Sea City. The Sea City, Nero, kind of sits like up against this like small mountain, and the path that you now walk kind of goes up that mountain. So the road winds up the hills, growing steeper as it leads you from grassy hills to rocks and gravel. The trail levels back out atop the wind-swept plateau above the Sea City. The land is flat, covered with long, long grasses, the wide gravel road cutting a line straight through to the tree line that hides Lachlan's Rest, in the distance less than a day's travel away. Aside from the occasional tumble of rocks below your feet, for everyone except May, the world is quiet, the air is perfectly still, and the long grasses are frozen, as if everything is just holding its breath. Is there anything you wish to look for or do on your walk through the plains today?
If we can see Lachlan's Rest, would it be possible for me to see if there's anything wrong? If everything looks in order?
It's about a day to the tree line. It'll be
Gotcha.
another day's travel past the tree line.
Rubicon's just gonna keep an eye out for like native wildlife.
Sure. Notably, this land is absolutely silent. You don't see animals, insects, nothing.
Anybody else? Quinn kind of pipes up. Is anybody else kind of like it's like too quiet, right?
It's unnerving, the silence. There should be something.
Yeah, this is wrong.
Even in the mountains, there's a sound of falling rock as withering slowly takes its course. There's nothing here.
May is just kind of like in her own little world.
As we're going along, Rubicon's going to cast Druidcraft and is going to try to ascertain like the weather for the next. It'll be for this area. I know we're moving, but like the next 24 hours, what would weather be like?
It looks like a rainstorm is going to be coming in sometime in the night. But for the most part today, it's just going to be like overcast. High 50s.
What's the dew point?
69.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Everything in my body was like, don't say 69. Don't say 69. You don't know what a dew point is. Don't say 69.
The best response is an apprehensive 69.
Here's the kicker. I don't even know what the fuck a dew point is.
Me neither.
It's like the point at which dew.
Oh
How
yeah.
much Mountain Dew is there?
I've reached
The answer is too much.
the dew point.
I'm right on
gonna
the
do
it.
edge
God.
of the.
I'm gonna fucking do.
I hate this. Man,
Oh, no.
anyway, as you all are walking towards the end of like kind of approaching the tree line, there is a shape that comes into view. It's like a little stone monument's the wrong word, but just like a little stone like
Like cairn?
a cairn.
Is it like a stack of stones or like a little like what?
It's like a stack of stones. And there's a little red cloth tied to one of the stones.
Okay. You guys, do you guys know about the Wayfarers?
No. What?
No.
What are they?
A little bit.
They're just like this order that protects the roads and stuff like that. Good folks.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
I think one of the members of the Damercog was a Wayfarer as well, right?
Yeah,
Was that?
the one.
Jim.
I can't remember.
Paul.
Arduil?
Jim Bob.
It might have been Arduil.
It might have been Arduil. I wouldn't be surprised.
Kathleen.
Yeah, one of my friends in the Damercog was a Wayfarer. This is a good sign.
That's good.
This is good. Roads are protected by the Wayfarers, so we're all good here. Is there does this cairn look disturbed at all, or is it?
Kind of. There's stuff around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you poke around, there is 2 gold pieces. There's a pot with a lid on it. Like unornate, just kind of simple. There's a mace. There's a smooth stone figurine of a featureless woman made of water.
Mm-hmm.
A key with a note wrapped around it.
Oh.
That's not for us, right?
What's
I think anything
Would it?
here is for anyone.
Well, we could read the note.
That's like the point, right?
Yeah.
I am.
Read
I
the
am.
note.
I do want to know that. I open the note.
it's not disrespectful to read a note, right?
I don't think so.
You
Unless-
unfurl the note. It says, "Found this key laying in the road. If you lost this, I hope you find it here!" Exclamation point. And there's a little heart.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna-
sweet.
That's not for.
Oh,
That's
that's how you spell? Oh. Like, Quaker, like is embarrassed.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna leave a potion of healing on the cairn.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really. I don't think.
Yeah,
I need
let's
that.
see.
So yeah, I'll leave a potion there.
I'll leave something. I will leave 5 silver pieces because I'm poor as fuck.
5 silver ain't cheap.
I also have no money.
Yeah.
I've got like 30
Literally,
silver to my
Rubicon
name.
literally has no money. Rubicon will leave 5 days worth of rations.
Okay.
Nova will. She has like a little jewelry kit on her, and she'll use it to take one of the gemstones that was like on her glaive and pull it off and put it on.
Oh.
Not on the current cairn itself, but Koigrim will take one of the white flower from Asteria and cause it to like flower and give seed, and take one of the seeds and plant it in the ground there.
Oh.
Okay. All of
do
you.
kind of like Lord of Flowers, but also protection of Asteria kind of a thing.
Yeah, yeah. As you plant this in the ground, it looks almost like the long grasses. Maybe it's just your eyes, but it's like they lean in towards it. All of you take a point of inspiration.
Hey!
And yeah.
So if I already had an inspiration, are we doing that we only have one?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool.
You either
That
have
works.
it or you don't.
You got it or you're not.
Understand it. Understood.
Quick, burn your inspiration point to get another one back.
I want to roll the kiss my dad. No.
Wait, what?
Roll a kiss your dad. Wait.
Wait.
Shit.
Dad?
Dad? Okay. Anything else that you wish to do or discuss as your day on the plains kind of wraps up here and as you kind of break towards the forest?
How close are we to Lachlan's Rest?
I forgot what the travel length is, so we're
Okay.
just gonna call it 3 days.
Oh, 3 days away from Lachlan's Rest.
No, 3 days total.
How close are we to Lachlan's Rest right now?
2 more days to go.
Okay.
You'll have
Gotcha.
1 full day in the forest, and at the end of the 3rd day, you'll reach it.
Okay.
I
I see.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out for wildlife, see if anything, if we do manage to catch anything, even a bug or something, something I can talk to and ask questions.
Sure. Make a perception check as you're. I guess anyone, and including you, Rubicon, if you'd like to make, if you're continuing to look for things that are alive.
I love looking for
Animals.
things that are alive.
Hmm.
34.
Ooh,
Oh,
Holy shit.
Just a
goodness.
little 34.
Ash 34.
So
There's bugs in my skin.
there's bugs in my mouth. There's bugs
What?
on the side. Quinn does not see anything. Rubicon, you do not see anything. But kind of near the trail, kind of as you're leaving the cairn for the wayfarers, something does catch your eye in the grass. There are deer tracks approaching the cairn that stop suddenly and become human tracks. And then disappear.
Like, they all together disappear?
Yes. It looks like deer, in stride, human, and then at a certain point, when the tracks kind of are leading back up to the road, they're gone.
Rubicon gets so fucking excited. He's like, guys, look,
Yeah.
look at this, look. Do you see it?
Dirt?
Look, deer, look, it's very, very clearly a deer. Look, probably by the size, maybe, I don't know. It's not too big. Okay, but the deer that's going, and then it becomes like there's like a foot shape. It's like a foot shape, and then it disappears. Do you know what this means? There's people out there like me.
They can
Oh,
change into
yeah.
animals. Yes.
That's-
Yes. Some I don't know that anyone in my tribe was, but the stories from the matriarchs always told of orcs being able to become one with wildlife. So
Oh my god.
absolutely, there are more like you.
Am I an orc? Am I actually an orc?
I don't think so.
No, Rubicon, people can change into stuff. I can change into a deer if I want to.
Oh.
but this is
Oh. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know everyone could do that.
I mean, not everybody can do it, but
Sure.
No, it's okay. I just thought like I thought I was kind of cool and special, but no, it's cool. It's cool.
You are. Listen, I'm trying to say you are cool and special. This is a separate thing entirely. You're right. You're on the right track here. There's something out here, but it's good because it's a sign of life, right? That's what we've been looking for this whole time.
I think so. They kind of disappear though, and that kind of makes me worry because I can't just disappear. That's not something I can do.
I'll give it time.
Maybe they changed and then hopped on the back of a cart or something.
or into something that flies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I guess what I'm confused about is why transform back and then disappear. I guess I don't know. Can you go straight from one thing to the other, Rubicon?
DM, could I do that?
I mean,
I'm not sure.
technically.
I'm actually logistically, I'm not sure.
I don't know either. Like mechanically,
Rules is
like,
written. I don't know if I can actually do that.
like if you just wild
Charge that I have to
shape.
burn. So like, I don't know if there's.
From one wild shape it to another.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that says I
Let's see, why not?
can't.
I don't think you. I don't think that you can't.
I don't think there's anything that says you have to jump back to your original form.
You can't cast spells in wild shape, but
Right.
you can use class features. And
Right.
wild shape is a
Yeah.
class feature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom. Lawyer.
We've cracked the case.
Lawyer. Yeah. Yes, I can.
Sustained.
so I wonder if it was someone like you or someone like me,
Yeah.
if they had to change back or do something else.
Yeah.
Well, can you do, what couldn't you do as an animal that you could do in your normal form?
Well, the magic's the big one. When I'm an animal, I can't. When I do magic, it requires like some kind of like motions and like there's like it's kind of like opening a lock.
Yes.
You have to kind of do these certain combinations to open the lock, and once the lock's open, you can do the magic. And when I'm an animal, I can't open the lock.
Okay. So maybe this person suffers from the same, and they needed to turn into a person to magic, to teleport, like May does.
That would make sense.
Maybe.
You don't think it was Mr. Alienist, do you? Like
Could be.
he wouldn't be like a deer, right?
Could I like examine? Could I like investigate the boot prints to see like what size of person?
Is it from
Certainly.
human to deer or deer to human?
Dear to human. And I should have been more specific. As you look down, this is a barefoot human.
Okay.
I guess make a wisdom check, just a straight wisdom check for the alienist's feet. To see how much attention
This-
you paid
How hot
to the
are his
alienist's
feet?
feet.
Folks, this
How
sucks.
fuckable
I'm-
are his feet?
I'm trying to determine by like the size of the shoe and maybe how deep it is, like how big or heavy this person might be.
How sexy are these feet?
Roll for feet.
Could I nut on these feet?
What is the
If May puts her foot up against this foot, like is it bigger or
is
smaller?
it hot?
It's about
Is
the
it-
same.
It's a,
How long can I
About the
last watching this foot action?
How much does it cost to watch this foot action?
I love that Zach just throws the line away. Like this is like there's no line. What are you talking about? It was never here.
There's no line, gang. They're made up.
okay, so they're like about the same size as May's,
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
it's slightly larger. I don't know.
maybe.
Maybe.
We'll take a plaster. We'll take a plaster cast of them
For later.
for just for like later.
Did you buy the detective's kit?
Hey, you don't have to lick the impression.
Shut up! I'm a wizard, I know.
So you gather, unless well,
May canonically in defeat. Continue.
they could be the alienist's feet. I don't know. Do you want to roll for feet?
I wasn't trying to see if it was. I was just trying to see how big or heavy they were.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, that was similar to yours.
Okay.
No, May. I'm done. Never mind. I was gonna make another joke, but we're done. We're done
Describe the toes.
with it.
How many Toesy Woesies are there?
There. Can I attempt to do like a history check to see if I know of like any kind of like druidic protectors of these forests or anything like that? Anyone by name?
Any barefooted freaks with their little piggies out?
Piggies out in the mud.
I'm gonna make you roll for persuasion now to convince me to let you investigate this further.
Okay.
Of course you can.
Yo!
Oh no!
Absolutely not. No, you can.
They are
for the
feet.
history check.
You want a history check? Okay.
Those sure are feet.
21.
Mm.
That's a 19.
You do not recall learning of any druidic anything.
Okay.
In this area.
Yeah.
You remember seeing deer in this forest at one point.
Yeah.
Demetrius
We
tried
just-
and failed to hunt one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On our way to Narrow, yeah.
Wait, what if
Sorry, I was about to make a super dumb joke.
Now you have to.
what? I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, and they had these waypoints. Do you think that the cairn is like a waypoint to other cairns that they?
Yes.
It's a
that
port
the
key.
wayfinders use?
That, but not about Baldur's Gate 3.
This
is
one
what
lets us
Koigrim would
fast
ask.
travel.
Like if it's connected to other cairns? I mean, maybe. I mean, weirder things definitely happen.
Right.
For sure.
If
I
I
don't
were
know.
a person who tended exclusively to roads, I would want to get between them quite quickly.
Yeah. That makes sense. I don't know any way to tap into that. I don't know if any of us can tap into that particular.
Well, maybe it's only deer people.
If there was anything magical about it, we could check. But I don't think so.
I don't think so either. And if it is, if that does happen, it's not something I think any of us.
If we get to the end of this campaign,
Mhm.
and I specifically ask this question,
Uh-huh.
and Crane says, yes, that's how it works, I'm going to body you all exclusively one-on-one. I will throw you into mud pits and suck on your toes. Like, it's
Oh,
end of,
yes.
Jesus.
end of fucking story. dog.
I went from being
Yes.
so not threatened to so threatened.
End of stream, I think. Thank you, everybody.
Horrified.
Thanks everybody for coming out. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you and good night forever.
Noah's just gonna leave this party. He's just gonna walk.
I'm gonna head out.
So,
All right.
is
I
there
think
anything you all wish to do?
I think we have exhausted all of the things that we could possibly do with this cairn, up to and including foot fetish stuff. So let's.
Let's go. I'm sorry for the energy I created in the
keep
studio
moving.
today.
So, I feel
So
like
we
I'm-
leave the the footprints.
I'm shitting myself. So, you depart. You continue on the road.
Apart.
You reach kind of the edge of the forest. Is there...
Hell yeah.
Don't... You reach the border of the forest.
We've been apart for too long.
This is what
It's all
happens.
coming out. It's just
It's just evacuating our systems here.
Yeah.
Live on the internet. Night falls and you hear the distant shh of like approaching rain. You're kind of right at the border of the forest.
I put up the bubble. real quick.
Beautiful.
Has anyone here ever played Destiny other than me and Adrian?
So
Damn
sweaty.
it. There's a specific class that like their whole deal is like, and they just get a bubble out to like protect everybody. It's
I
very
love
cute.
that. That's really cute.
Um,
Class ability
yeah.
is bubble for friends.
Yes, exactly.
Bubbles.
My bubble for my friends.
Yep.
So, you all settle in for the night. Is there anything you all wish to do?
Hey, boy.
I have something, but what does everyone else want to do?
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Okay, cool. Love you, babe. Koigram would like, as everyone's kind of unpacking and settling in, I think that he would take some time to like come over to Nova and just kind of like sit down and go,
I don't know much else about you, and so forgive me, but where did you learn how to fight?
By surviving. It's. I don't really have a specific like trainer or school, so to speak, if that was what you were looking for. More just my mom taught me things that she knew, but it was a lot more of just growing up, not always watching what I said, and learning the rough way, fucking around and finding out. But you know, that can make a fighter.
I understand. I wasn't trying to get a specific answer, I suppose. I was more interested in, well, you talked about your family a little, but how you maybe were not the most accepted.
Yeah.
And
My family, bless them, they loved me so much. They tried. It made me feel like I was so welcomed and accepted there. And despite everything, I don't think they would have done anything any different. But, you know, regardless of how warm home can be, the world can be cold. So, got to learn how to survive through it. My parents, for better or worse, they wanted to be diplomatic. They just kind of wanted to have their little happy family and hoped that by being peacemakers, by following every rule, by just trying to do everything they could to meet everybody else's expectations, that everything would be okay. But for some people, it's just never enough. And you can't compromise on who you are trying to make someone else accept something that they're just not going to.
yes.
Where'd
I
you learn to
think-
fight?
Much the same. In my culture, men are not the strong. Men are the sensitive. And women are strong. And they would do things like hunting and building and things like that. So I was smaller at the time. But I don't think I didn't remember what happened when I woke up alone. And maybe to give you some context, I don't know if I've ever told you.
Picked up on a few little things just here and there, but also very much want to respect privacy and don't want you to feel forced to share anything.
Cool. One day I woke up and my entire tribe was gone. Meals left unfinished, laundry hung out half. Everyone was gone but me. And I waited for 3 months. I learned to hunt like my partner, Agate, had taught me, and I cooked. I loved cooking even as a child, and I cleaned up everyone else's homes. I knew them all. Become friends and clanmen, and so I put away clothing and cleaned up food and dish and waited. It was very lonely. But after 3 months of waiting, I decided that was enough. That if they weren't coming, I would go and find them. And I'm very glad I did. Because now we know where they are, and maybe I can bring them home. But I learned to fight by getting into scrapes. Sometimes as a child, but more so as an adult. I came from my small home in the mountains to
It's Nile, right? The roaming city.
Yeah.
out to Nile, and it was very different. Tried to make a stop on my way further south and just following the shape of the land, and passed through Lyric, and I think I passed through your home at one point, but it was clear that it was not for me.
You're not too welcome to, I mean, they weren't even welcoming to me, so it can be a rough place.
There were, the occasional merchant willing to trade for food and essentials and things, but I moved on very quickly. Came to Opal, met someone who was very precious to me. Actually,
Her name is Caiaphas,
Caiaphas.
right?
Caiaphas, who is actually, I believe, the daughter of the older woman that we met in Nero, the one that we sent on her way. They were estranged, and Caiaphas taught me much, and I could travel and they could not, and so I promised them that I would find their mother if I could. I got lucky. I did. Came to Sodaya and swam the blood channel, and came to Fulmar, passed through Nexus, eventually to Nero, where I met everyone.
Sorry, I'm not. I've been kind of eavesdropping on your guys' conversation a little bit.
Yes.
We're all in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, he's just talking aloud.
Kind of hard not to.
We're in like a pin by pin room.
I imagine like they're both giant people. Like it's not. I feel like even when they're trying to be quiet, like it's not.
Yeah.
It's just like, Quinn, we can all hear them. We're right next to
I
each
just
other.
want to acknowledge that I wasn't part of the conversation. I'm interjecting into the conversation. And for the longest time, I thought you saying that you swam the Claret Strait was like a metaphor or something. Did you actually swim across the channel?
Yes.
How would that be a metaphor?
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Overcame difficulty, perhaps?
Because the alternative is him actually swimming across the Claret Strait, which is something the Tritons do.
The Tritons.
Yeah, the people who live in the Claret Strait.
Okay.
They're like underwater people. I don't. Sorry, I completely derailed what you were
How
saying.
long did it
No,
take
it's
you to
okay.
swim it?
Oh,
Let's be make Johnny do some math.
Uh,
Or we're
This is
calling
actually-
his bluff.
me and DM discussed it. Was there an amount of time?
There was.
Was it like 2-3 days or something like that?
I think it was 2
Huh.
days.
Holy
Roll for
shit.
deception. I'm kidding. It's true. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
How have
Um,
we not had a full discussion about this?
Oh,
Well, I had with me some items that could float, and actually, now that I think about it, while I was sleeping, as I was falling asleep and exhausted from swim, I think it was about halfway, and I can't remember clearly, but I could swear that something made me lighter, or kept me buoyant.
What?
Yes. It was very strange. Strange things happen all the time, and so I just was grateful.
No, but I'm sorry. I actually derailed this
No,
conversation.
it's a good
You're
question.
fine. I'm curious as well. A 2-day swim is not a story to gloss over.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah, I know,
pretty
I know.
impressive.
Quigram, are you sure that you weren't just like delirious? Something made you buoyant?
Please.
Maybe you were just, you had been swimming for an entire day and it was just kind of made you crazy.
Gosh, I feel like I keep, like tangents lead to tangents kind of a moment. My people, once a year, bathe in blood rain. It's part of our culture. It's what we do.
Okay.
And the belief is that it helped us to quell whatever beast may lay within. It is by, I think, getting quite close to that cutoff that I was able to awaken the transformation that you see that I can do.
Okay.
And when I saw the water, it felt familiar. It felt like home. And I wondered if it would have the same properties, and so I went into the water, and it felt the same. It felt like calm, peace. And so I swam. That wasn't really a thought-out thing.
Buying charter on a boat was just not.
If I'm honest, I planned to, but I didn't know. I didn't know.
Well, we're gonna be in Rawbach, which is on the Claret Strait. Do you wanna maybe take a dip?
Is the red water there?
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
actually really enjoy swimming with you. Like, that would actually be pretty fun.
Maybe meet some Tritons. We can.
That'd be
I
awesome.
would love to swim with everyone, but
Do you swim well, Rubicon? Usually,
I walk
Rock
along the
sea.
bottom.
okay.
I don't really swim
can you
so much
turn
as I just
into
kind of
things
like
that swim?
walk. I can turn into things that swim.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
but I also don't, since I don't
Right.
breathe,
Right.
so that kind of makes it easier too. Can you all teach me how to swim?
Sure.
There's
I don't know.
it's a matter not necessarily lack of trying as much as it is you're made of rocks.
That's kind of what
Well,
I was
only
thinking.
partially made of rocks.
Right. There are vines in the plant.
Yeah,
matter.
there's like
Could-
plant matter, and I've got my core. Like, I'm not all rocks.
Well, like, all right, May, you
I
probably
don't-
can speak to this more than I can, but like, density is a thing that exists.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
ratio of things on you that float and the things of you that sink is not compatible with swimming.
Wait, Nova, can you swim?
Yeah.
But you're made out of like crystals.
I'm still like
You sound so
blood.
ignorant right now.
I...
Oh man.
Sorry, that got me so fucking good.
Ooh.
I have to put a lot of effort into swimming and treading water. It's not easy for me to float, but because of my insides still being like organic and blood is water and helps with buoyancy, and also I have fat on my body and fat really helps with it. I have
I'm visibly like
of things that helps. You don't have those things.
So I just need to get blood and I can swim?
If
Okay.
you are mainly blood on the inside, but you are solid rock all the way through, buddy.
Well, I don't have
Well,
to
we
be.
don't know that for sure.
I'm not technically solid rock. I do have stuff in there.
But if you turned into something like a fox or
Or a fish.
or a dog, we could teach you how to swim in that form. Or if you
No, okay, that could work.
I don't know.
I can also
I
just
don't
turn
know.
into water too.
Right.
I-
That could
yeah.
be fun.
Yeah, I mean, then that way I'm just kind of like more water and water.
Yeah, are you swimming at that point, or are
I
you
don't
just...
know if you're water and you're in water. Does water swim, or does water?
I think you would just kind of be flowing,
Do water swim?
maybe. Well, I guess like you can talk about. Well, I don't know.
Is water wet?
Well,
Okay, well, I'm going to sleep.
anyway.
yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Um, anyway, I learned to fight by doing, and people picked fights with me because I was big, and so kind of had to learn how to deal with it.
Yeah. People picked fights with me for all sorts of reasons, and they learned that just because someone's different, smaller, bigger, whatever it was in their mind for why I'd be a good target, they figured it out that I wasn't. Now I get to help people sometimes who haven't had that experience and aren't quite in a position to defend themselves. Like Quinn. Our diplomat.
Yes.
I did actually receive a little bit of combat training when I was in the Black Rose. It just didn't really stick, and I mean, I know how to use a rapier, and I can use a crossbow and stuff like that.
So next time, the next time we come across something that we need to fight, we should just hang back and see your rapier skills.
No, I'm not saying they're good. Whoa. I also don't. I'm not much. I don't have like that instinct for hurting people as much. Not that you guys do. I'm not trying to imply that you guys are like weird or anything like that. It just doesn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't come as quickly to me. And that's why I don't spend a lot of time fighting. If you guys need me to fight, I can fight. I don't think I don't think I need to, and two, I think I'm much more useful making sure you guys are up and safe.
Well, I don't know how much help I would be teaching you. I don't exactly fight with weapons.
I'm happy to do the fight and protect those who would rather not fight. That's a significant part of the reason why I did learn to fight.
I agree.
Should we all just start fighting each other? Like train?
Yeah, we still need to teach Rubicon how to fight.
Yeah, I just kind of turn into
great
stuff.
so far in combats.
Rubicon, you've been...
That's good because I'm really scared. I've only now been in 2 fights, I think, and that has been the 2 scariest points of my life.
Well, as far
Well-
as I have been able to understand, knowledge is the antithesis of fear.
May will
So
kind of
it'll
like
teach you.
turn over. Rubicon, in the first fight, you leveled the city block.
I did?
Yes.
Yeah, you created like a big deluge.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do
It was
that.
incredible.
No, yeah.
What I mean to say, yeah, right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, so that's good. I should
When we're fighting demons, it's best to make sure that the whole problem is taken care of.
Yes.
what
You
the
Go.
all I mean to say is like you know you are kind of the scary thing out there. You shouldn't be
Oh.
scared of anything.
Oh, I'm scary?
Sure.
Well, I mean,
You can be.
it can be, yeah, right.
Oh, cool. I've never been told I've been scary before.
Oh,
When you
yes.
became the Earth Elemental and you were like beating ass, that was impressive.
It was very cool.
Yeah, that just kind of felt like I don't know. There was almost kind of like a natural sort of thing. Like I felt like I was just myself, and then I was just kind of like, oh, I'm bigger. I'm a lot bigger, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It was strange doing that.
When we're in public places with people who are innocent, right, it is important to worry about collateral damage, but at that time we were in that portion of the city where, as far as I remember, no one was really around, so it's free to kind of do things like that.
No one that you know of.
No one that we know of.
There's no that we know of. It's like
That means nobody that we have to care about.
That's right. That's
somewhere out
exactly
there,
right.
another party is forming to seek revenge. Well, I'll try to beat some more ass and be scary.
You're doing a good
Because
job
I don't
so
want you all
far.
to get hurt.
Likewise.
Well, I'm gonna do my best to make sure nobody here gets hurt either. So
You know, as long as we don't encounter something that when I look at it I almost die, that's optimal. We should do that more often than the one shot.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
But you didn't die.
I could have. That was
optimism.
very, very uncomfortable.
I think everybody here could have died at some point along the way. We've probably all been a bit closer to death than we would have liked.
Yeah.
We all just have like war flashbacks.
Think- Oh yeah, what was my most dangerous fight? I've had a couple. Quinn likes playing that, loving dancing on that razor's edge.
What
Yeah.
about against the incisor?
Yeah.
Kaiser.
A heaping mound of flesh and teeth.
That was formerly my friend.
Oh, the incisor sounds like kind of like the shadow version of me. Flesh and teeth, and I'm like stone and plant.
I guess that's
Not a
kind of
bad
what it's like.
comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Teeth. I would consider teeth the opposite of plant.
I was thinking teeth to
Teeth
stone,
to stone.
but that works too.
Plants to flesh.
Well, you don't
Yes.
have to worry about him.
Maybe I could try turning into him sometime.
Don't. Please don't.
I would recommend against that.
Rubicon, can you sing Down by the Reeds in a kind of like atonal douchey way?
Down by the reeds. Down by the reeds.
That's it.
Down by the reeds.
It's funny.
Not.
Not.
No.
Not.
Not.
No. Probably get to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna head to sleep.
Yeah, I would assume we probably just exchanged various like war stories and stuff until we go
Yeah.
to sleep.
Oh yeah.
As you all do this, kind of your words mingling with the growing sound of the patter of rain upon the dome, kind of talking into the night. As one by one you fall asleep. May, can I have a wisdom saving throw?
Oh
God
yes!
God damn it, dude.
What? What? Nothing's wrong.
Get poopied on, kiddo.
Succeed.
Fucking dickholes. Hey.
Hey, that's
Hey,
a pretty
yo.
good one.
Get
I didn't mean to do that more second one.
Yeah, okay.
Eat
Do you
shit,
want that number
dude.
instead?
That's a constitution save, so it doesn't count anyway.
Yeah, but do you want the 12 anyway?
No, I'm good, dog.
Are you sure?
It's a no
I
from
can
me,
I can
dog.
make an exception.
Okay. 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 As morning comes, the rain has not let up. It is still coming down pretty hard. As the dome comes down, all of you are pretty much soaked right away.
Ugh.
Oh, this is actually, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, this is all right.
This is fine.
I miss the smell.
What can Quinn do?
May has like her big cloak on.
Can Quinn do anything to counteract the rain? Not really.
Rubicon will do another druid craft to see how long the rain's gonna let up.
It is going to keep going for most of the day and probably sometime into the night.
Poygrim has like done it
He
at the
says
same
as
time and
much.
been like,
Hey, I didn't know you could see the weather.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. Like I just kind of like, it's like I tap into the ground, and then I can just like, it's like I'm expanding beyond myself, and I just kind of
Exactly.
sense. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
he's like holding up like his little like, it's like forecast little thing. He's like,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? Like it's
very crazy.
I don't know.
Wow.
Grace, am I like experiencing anything each night? Like, am I having like dreams of her, or just am I like feeling anything?
You are experiencing sleepless, dreamless nights. You're kind of like tossing and turning. Sleepless was the wrong word. You're definitely sleeping, but
Yeah.
like kind of restless.
there you go.
Excuse me. Before we go too far, could we possibly take a bio break real quick?
I was gonna do that and then I forgot.
Ah!
Let's do it. Let's
Ah!
Let's
I've had
go.
so much
Let's break our
tea.
bios.
empty our butts.
My
There you
butt
go.
needs
Empty our
emptying
butts.
on my toes.
Fucking do we just do
Yeah.
It's a rainy day, but I guess we could
jump back into
jump
it?
into it. Yeah. It's okay.
Jump into it.
Jump into it.
We gotta,
just
yeah,
jump
we gotta
into it.
splash in some puddles while we jump into it.
Jump into it.
Mudge.
Fudge
Just
into
get
the
real
mud.
like aggressive
Let's
and angry about it.
smudge
Jump into it.
Yo, like there's just like a series of puddles, and Rubicon that's just like heavily hopping from one to the next, and May's just like, no, stop,
Stop it.
quit
Stop
doing
it.
that.
Stop.
Fucking who am I playing? Rubicon's about to turn into a fucking water elemental and just absorb the puddles and slowly get larger.
Just absorbing the rain.
Just
Help!
Every
Help!
drop that falls makes me larger.
I'm too big.
Fucking Nick and I watched Wall-E last night.
Uh-huh.
It was Nick's first time watching
Great
Wall-E.
movie.
I've been picturing Rubicon as Wall-E, and I'm just now realizing that May is the little like Mort guy that's like foreign contaminant and like
That's good, yeah. Yeah, Wally was kind of a little bit of an inspiration. That and Iron
he's
Giant.
such a guy.
Iron Giant.
Oh, come
Iron
on.
Giant was
He's just such a little guy.
He's
Just
a
wait.
hero.
just
Iron
wait
Giant is
until right before Rubicon dies. He's just gonna go Superman
No.
Yeah.
and just wreck every '90s kid.
Whee!
You stay, I go,
I
no following.
Kill our robot friend. He's not a robot
it.
though.
He's
He's a rock
he's a
boy.
little.
He's just rock lad.
That's
He's
a
a
rock
robot.
fact.
Yeah, he's a rock bot.
fact.
So, jumping back into it.
Here's us jumping right now.
This is us taking one foot and then the other, and taking both of them off the ground with velocity, and landing.
Mm-hmm.
And where were we?
I saw the
rainy
thread
morning.
being lost. I watched the train of thought fucking leave the station.
The lights
It's
are
our
on.
last day. It's
No
our
one's
last day of
home.
travel to Lachlan's Rest, and it's raining.
Second to last day. This is the middle day. This is the second day of travel.
I thought yesterday was the middle day.
No, yesterday was the first day.
We
'Cause you made it up
have
out of the
definitely
city.
been on. We have completed 2 days of travel.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
there's-
true actually.
Well, there's 2 left. Now it's
Okay.
4 days.
And that's for
Enjoy.
All right. Fuck. We took our
Thank you.
time looking at the feet. All right. Like
An
it was
angry
true.
We
guy.
burned a whole day on feet.
It's been a long time.
And who
I
wouldn't,
fucking
to
was
be
sitting on the
honest?
toilet. This is the last thing I'll say about it. I was sitting on the toilet and on Instagram, and I saw something and I put it in like our Discord. I'm not gonna put it in the general Discord.
It's
Oh.
horrendous.
I have never been
No.
more
What the fuck is this?
terrified in my life.
Hell yeah.
It's the most
Hell yeah.
uncomfortable thing I think I've ever
That's
seen.
awesome. Love it.
They got a fucking bell curve on those bad boys.
Any one of you listening, it's a not safe for work meme of a dude licking a foot.
It's not. He's not licking. He's chomping
He's in there.
onto that foot. He's in there.
He's in there.
He's
Super
voracious.
sensitive.
I don't
Oh
know
my
why I
gosh.
was served that content, but
There are times in this group of friends that I look around and I wonder,
Mhm.
what are we doing here?
What are we
Yeah.
doing?
We're playing
Hanging
D&D.
out,
What are we doing, gang?
just hanging out.
Well, we're on
This
our
is it.
third day of travel.
We're on our
Wait, what?
On our way to Lachlan's Rest.
Here
It's
we
now
go.
5 days.
We're in the woods.
How about
Keep
6
it-
This is the
days?
third
7
day.
days.
Keep giving me gup while I keep adding days.
The planet just keeps like shoo, 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 shoo,
For every weird
shoo.
foot thing, the planet gets bigger. So you all enter into the forest.
Yeah.
The trees are like pretty dense, but not over the road. This is a wide, well-traveled gravel road. So you're not much protected from the rain on the road. But it's the road that you have. Is there anything that you all wish to do or look for as you're kind of like walking, just continuing on the road?
Does there appear to be any wildlife or any signs of life or sounds outside of the rain in the forest?
Make a perception check. And
I'm so perceptive.
You said also like to do that?
I'd also like to do that, yes.
Yeah, go ahead. But don't do this.
29.
Is that
Seven.
all?
I can legitimately add to it, but I'm not going to do that.
What you needed was a 35.
Oh shit!
To
Um,
find a pill bug.
Oh, I'd love a pill
Put
bug.
them in your mouth.
If they're cold, or if you're cold, they're cold.
If you're cold, they're cold.
Put them in your mouth.
As you all are traveling, the first hour, no sign of anything. Second hour, no sign of anything. Third hour, no sign of anything. The fourth hour into your travel, as it is precisely 12:03 p.m.
Yo.
You do for the first time. It's almost a little bit like, ugh, because it's been so quiet aside from the rain, but there is the sound of a twig snap off in the woods.
Oh,
And looking through both Quinn and Rubicon, you do see a herd of deer. Like a little white-tailed deer.
oh, what? Do you think that's?
I
Can
kind
any
of
of you
great.
talk?
They're kind of grazing.
Can you talk?
As you speak, they all kind of like and do the deer thing of just frozen for a second.
Are any of you a person?
Yes, Quinn.
I cast animal friendship.
Okay, do you need a wisdom save from any of them?
I think I need a wisdom save from one of them.
Let me pull up this spell really quickly.
If
I'm
it's,
looking for cairns.
If it's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
Okay. Are you just going for the one closest to you?
I'm just going for the one closest.
Okay.
Hey, yo!
Oh, that's
Hey,
a wise
yo.
ass deer.
God damn.
Wait, don't...
Do
wait.
deers have a negative thing? Let me see.
What's your spell save?
Deer stat
16.
block.
Oh shit.
Actually.
Wisdom. Plus 2 wisdom for deer.
Oh my
They
god!
succeed.
Silvery barbs.
No!
Can I do that?
Yeah, of
Am I
course.
allowed?
Also, I have speak with animals if we just want to be able to talk to them.
I just don't want them to leave.
Let me be your friends.
We're friendly, I swear!
Shoots a silver magical barb of light at them.
Damn.
We're friendly.
Submit to my charm!
Submit to my charm!
So the rest of the deer look up as they hear you all approach. Rubicon shouts. The rest scatter into the woods. Quinn, the one that you had reached out to with animal friendship, kind of stays, its tail kind of flicking.
I think you said you could speak to animals, Nova?
I can. If you really want to talk to them, I
No. You
think I could cast it on you.
I'm just gonna keep him... Do you want me to talk to him? I can talk to him if you want me to.
Why are we talking to the deer?
Just to see where the other deer are? Where everything else is?
Well, they were just there. They ran away.
Yeah, but I mean, like, everything. Everything.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not always the best talker. I'll cast speak with animals on Quinn and let him talk to this deer.
I'm gonna talk to the deer.
He's kind of
Hey there,
off of
friend.
the tree line.
Hey there, friend. Do you mind if I get closer?
My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, my name's Quinn. And I'm not gonna bother you too much. I can stay over here if you prefer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're traveling through here, and we noticed that there's not a lot of other animals or anything like that. Do you have any idea why?
Yeah, they all went away.
Where'd they go?
I don't know really, but they said that they had a bad feeling.
A bad feeling? Do you have a
Mhm.
bad feeling here?
Sometimes, but Tamiel keeps us safe.
Tamiel?
Tamiel.
Damiel. Damiel?
Tamiel.
Tamiel.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh,
Can-
God, no.
But Quinn is just speaking normally, right?
Right?
Like,
I think so. I think it's just it makes
Yes.
animals able to understand my speech. Yeah.
did you say Tamiel?
Tamiel, yeah.
Isn't that Nikita's last name?
Oh. Oh yeah. I just knew her as Nikita.
Nikita.
Yeah, that is her last name. Is that Nikki? I described Nikita. Is that what she looks like?
Oh no.
No,
No. She an older lady.
older lady,
She had pretty long hair.
pretty
Didn't-
long. Maybe Nikita's mom.
Yeah, didn't she disappear?
Yeah. How long has Tamia lived out here?
Well, forever, I think.
Yeah.
Since I've been around.
Yeah. How long have you been around? Long or not long?
4.
4?
No, wait, that's old in deer years. I've been around like 1.
Okay. Quilgrim, you got something?
I do.
Yeah, go for it.
When we were on the island in the Claret Strait, I reached out to the world and felt a dense, disgusting, writhing mass of just like feeling,
You
right?
did.
I would like to reach out at this time when I hear Quinn say bad feeling and try and discern if a similar feeling is here.
Okay. I forgot what I had you do last time. I think it was a wisdom check. Go ahead and make a wisdom check. Bye, Dougie. We love you, buddy.
Buddy.
How's
Wait,
a 19?
Oh, a 19's pretty good. So as you reach out, kind of meditating the world around you, the sensation of the cold rain on your skin fading, the golden lines of the world extend out before you. There is not much here in the way of fauna anymore. It doesn't feel violated in the way that the land around the island and the forest of the Claret Strait felt violated. It feels like the land is holding its breath.
I see what the deer means.
Why are you guys still here?
Oh, we live here.
Okay.
We live in the grove.
Okay. Yeah.
And the ladies, they protect us.
Okay.
They
That's
look
great.
after us.
Do you I turn to everybody. Do we have any more? Is there anything else you want to ask?
What did they say?
Oh, I go through all the. I forget you guys can't also hear. Apparently the other animals got a bad feeling and left. And there is a Tamiel, the somebody who protects them.
Yeah.
Maybe a druid or something like that. I don't know. But
They mentioned the grove. That could be.
I think this is all the grove, right? Or
No,
is there
the grove is back that way.
back that way we came?
No, he kind of like bends his head further, kind of off the road, like westward.
Do you think
vaguely.
do you think we would be allowed in the grove?
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
My mom doesn't want me to talk to strangers, and Tamiel says, that they're dangerous.
Okay.
We're waiting for one.
Who are you waiting for?
The moon.
The moon.
That's what Tamiel said.
Okay. You're waiting for the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just turned back to everybody else and the moon like a person or like in the sky?
It was like Tamiel said that the moon is gonna come down and visit us. That it'll be a person.
Okay.
Re
Reincarnate?
that word.
That word. The moon is gonna reincarnate you or
No, the moon is gonna be that.
reincarnated?
A person, yeah.
into a person.
And Tamiel says that the moon is going to visit us.
Okay.
Yeah.
The deer
Do
says the deer says that the moon is going to visit them.
Celine?
Yeah, wasn't that
Right.
Celine's deal?
Literally visit them?
That was Celine. Celine was a child with it?
So
Avatar.
is it? Yeah.
Oh.
One of our friends was an avatar of the moon.
Well,
Is yes. Sorry, it was with us. Is still probably.
He's still in Asteria, I think. I don't know. She just left. I'm sorry to bother you. Do you know which way your family went?
Oh, that's okay. They went back to the grove. I should probably go too.
Yeah, you should. I'm sorry for keeping you as long as I have.
Oh, that's
I'm
okay.
Quinn. I'm Quinn, by the way. Can I throw you an apple? Will you eat an apple if I throw it?
Make a persuasion check.
All
With
right.
advantage, because animal friendship.
Hell yeah.
25.
Ayo.
He, like, if a deer could get, like, the toddler smile of, like, they are
Oh,
excited
God,
by
that's
what you're
creepy
offering.
image.
They're, like,
Just a
excited.
deer with a human smile.
What's
Excited about it, but, like, bashful. and,
Adventure
like,
Time. Like,
Yeah, where he takes the hooves off and he's got little hands.
Oh my god.
That would be kind of nice, I guess.
Okay, I just huck an apple in his general direction.
Thank you.
No problem. Stay safe.
Thank you. My name is Spot.
Spot?
Mhm.
Okay, Spot. I'm gonna put you in my notes now.
I hope you stay safe.
You've helped a lot. Thank you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go.
If you see Tamiel, can you just I don't know, let them know that I don't know how to say this without sounding intimidating in some way. Quinn's a friend or something. I turn to everybody else. What should
I can tell her that I made a friend.
You have a friend in Quinn.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
Friends.
Tamiel that I would like to meet her.
You
Then.
could just say that the whole group.
All of us.
There are friends walking through the forest at this time, headed to Lachlan's Rest.
Quinn, wasn't
Oh.
Nikita's mom a friend of your mom?
Yes. Oh, Jesus.
Love how May knows more about Quinn than Quinn.
Oh, I see. The thing is, so that was like way early in the campaign, and I had paper notes, and then I switched to digital notes, and I have no clue where my notes went.
Maybe, if you introduce yourself as, her son.
Tell Tamiel that I'm the son of Riley Rodaxis.
Wiley would
remember that?
access.
Riley Rodaxis.
Wiley would access.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, May.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Stay safe.
Goes
I give
off
him a
into the
bargain.
woods.
I give him a bardic inspiration as he goes.
He jumps extra high over in your log and then disappears.
Hell yeah.
When you said bad feeling, Quinn, I took a moment to reach out to the land, and this place doesn't feel as desecrated as the island in the Claret Strait.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's waiting. Like there's something coming.
Is it waiting for Celine, the moon, again?
Not sure.
I kind of wonder if it's, the
It
hand.
sounds like, yeah, may be waiting for war.
When I spoke to Elle, she told me not to come back to Nero or Lochlan's Rest. This whole area is, the hands
The hands.
kind of territory for now. Which, maybe we should circumvent Lochlan's Rest.
You don't think we should stop in and at least see Nikita and make sure Nikita's doing all right?
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
Let's at least scope it out.
Yeah, Fable can look.
Yeah.
But we have another 2 days, I think.
Let's walk, but not too quickly. I get
Somewhere-
the feeling that if this deer passes along this message, then we might be meeting someone soon.
Maybe.
True. Okay.
You all continue to walk the road.
Mhm.
The day kind of drags on. Do you all wish to do or look for anything or discuss anything?
Nova would probably have Pompeii out and just like in the storminess and the kind of coolness of it, almost just even like keeping her hands warm.
Yeah. Any rain that
little hot
does
hands.
pop onto Pompeii, just kind of like. Tss, tss, tss.
Yeah.
As we're like walking along, May is just kind of to herself gonna practice like freezing raindrops, like in time, like suspending them.
Mm.
Like maybe she'll get like some water on her hand and like as it drips down, she'll just kind of like try to like suspend it in time for a moment.
Sure. As you all walk, I guess anyone paying attention to your surroundings, I guess make a perception check.
I'm looking for Wayfarer Cairns.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh,
Hey.
golly. Here with
Jesus
the nat
Christ,
20s.
bud.
Jeeves. Okay. So you don't see any other Wayfarer Cairns here. Nova, Koigrim, and Rubicon, as you all are kind of walking, you do see like kind of back in the forest, kind of not far beyond the tree line. It's pretty sparse, the trees are. There is like a little cave. It's kind of like an outcropping. It's kind of like shallow.
Is it getting later in the day?
It's getting a little bit later in the day. And Rubicon, just being so in touch with like the world around you, it's so faint. It's so faint that anyone else would have missed it, but there is just like the slightest hint of like wood smoke smell kind of from the cave.
Would you all want to like kind of maybe call it early for the night and check out that cave? I'm not
Bad idea.
too sure, but I think there actually might already be someone over there. But we can just I'm smelling like smoke. I'm thinking like maybe a little fire. But maybe we can all huddle up and get warm.
Sure. That sounds great
Yeah.
to me. Rubicon, how do you smell stuff?
Oh, well, it's actually really cool. There's this, and he explains.
Okay.
So I think with the vines and everything that are going through them, plants pick up like chemical
Yeah, like
receptors.
olfactory kind of.
He has a lot of little like tarantula hairs, and they pick
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
senses.
Actually, if you zoomed in super microscopically, the plants aren't actually plants. They're just trillions of noses.
snake.
thought you were gonna go with like it's just 1,000 tiny snakes, but this is so much worse. Thank
It's so
you.
much worse. Long elastic noses.
Oh no.
Yeah, you all reach the cave Rubicon with your natural 20 for a total of 34. You immediately see there is no active campfire in this space. It's a small space. It's maybe like 15 feet-ish deep. But there is like traces of like soot on the ceiling of the cave. Like there was perhaps a campfire here some time ago.
It looks like whoever was here is gone now, but it looks like it's good. If it was good enough for them, I think we can use it.
It would be great to dry off.
Yeah.
Also, from this point, you do see, like, next to the cave, there's a little mound of, like, loose dirt.
Like
It's either
A
a grave,
grave?
or
size mound or
It
like
could be, like, a grave-sized mound.
pointing that out to the group. Rubicon just be like, is that dead person? That mound? Did someone get buried there, do you think?
Is it in the cave or is it like outside of the cave?
It's just outside of the cave. The cave is, like, kind of open. It's almost less like a true, like, three walls cave and more like,
Just like an
a large
overhang.
outcropping. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just off to the side.
Do you think we
Uh,
should address that?
In what way?
Oh, well, we seem to draw in danger, and like there was a fire here recently, but there's also a mound, and I'm just a little nervous.
Would DG be able to kind of like smell if that's like deceased? Or like I don't know, like if you had DG not obviously like burrowing into it, but just the way that animals are able to like pick up on like, oh, that's death, like that's a smell of a body.
Sure. I can ask. I pull DG out. DG, you heard the question, right?
Oh, yes.
Is it a corpse or what?
He'll scurry up there. Ugh. Bleh.
What?
That is worse than corpse.
Worse than corpse.
Is
What
like
does that
corpse
mean?
but worse. It's very
Is it
bad.
Is it a super corpse?
Is it just shite?
It's
Oh.
what is a shite?
Like doo
Oh no,
like dookie.
like a corpse, but yeah, like a super corpse.
A super corpse.
Interesting.
Beginning to think this cave may not be actually the safest place for shelter.
So gang, here's the thing. I got a little
dome.
I'm not gonna I'll just display it in the VTT, but
Okay.
I
Well,
do gotta, yeah. My whole thing is talking to people.
Is there
I'm
anything-
curious to know. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, like, anything to show that this would be like an honorable burial, like this was a marked grave, that sort of thing, versus someone just like
Disposing of a body.
dirt.
As
Yeah.
the rain is pounding, you actually start to see a little bit of like a boot showing through. Whatever this
Okay.
is, it is shallow. It is hasty.
Okay.
We're May just cast mold earth and like pushes the.
All right,
That's the Aldrich way, baby. Just bring that body up.
we're fucking doing it, I guess.
All right, so the corpse that is revealed to you does not look like just a dude that's dead.
Yeah.
This creature is a humanoid. It has gray, tightly drawn skin, no nose, kind of stringy, like streaked white hair. There is a strange glyph on its chest with its like open shirt. It looks like a glyph was carved into its chest.
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check to try and determine the nature of the glyph?
Yes.
And also,
I'm determining a DC in my mind.
Yeah, you're good. Additionally, like if it has that weird sort of like otherworldly perversion that we've been noticing with like body boy glyphs. 15.
So the details of the glyph you can't glean. It looks very complex and like almost artful. It's kind of weird. Like to compare your magic to art, this would be like abstract. Not sure what it's supposed to be. It does look like it has the quality that's like transformative that you've seen with people transforming things into other things.
Yeah. Okay. This seems to be the handiwork of we don't really have a name for them. The hand and the maw and the gut.
The body.
I didn't know if that was canonical.
No, I just said it. I just said it now. I was letting the spirit move me a little bit, and I don't know if I'm feeling it.
Yeah. But yeah.
We'll find it. Does this look like it's an intention? Well, I guess we can find out if it'll work. I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
Okay. As the spell takes hold, I don't see why this wouldn't work. The creature kind of takes a rattling breath in, its eyes empty. Couple of other details about its appearance just while I'm thinking of it. It's wearing kind of simple like farmer's clothes. Both of its hands are clenched at its sides. There is a sword kind of strewn hastily, like thrown on top of it. May.
Is there an obvious cause of death?
You could make a medical check and see.
Okay.
And can I assist in that?
Yeah.
If it's okay. With Coirim's help. Okay.
The 17. It looks like it has a self-inflicted wound in its stomach.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Bakers.
Yeah, May will relay that. I wonder if
they did this to themselves.
Some kind of ritual?
As the creature kind of just regards you.
Maybe it was to prevent the transformation, It didn't want to become whatever it was becoming.
Oh.
That someone else buried it.
Yeah, that's true.
The keepers of the forest.
Okay. Let me think. We got 5 questions.
Okay.
What was your profession?
To kill.
To kill. Whom were you tasked with killing last?
Myself.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have had the last. That was dumb.
Who were you tasked with killing?
Yeah. Why did you need to kill yourself?
Its hand slowly unfurls and it carries a crumpled note in its hand.
Oh,
I grab the note. Who? This is the fourth question. Who tasked you with this task that you've done?
A girl. Lilac eyes.
A girl with lilac.
Lilac eyes.
that's Elspeth.
Elspeth?
Yeah, El.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess anybody could have those eyes, but it's her.
Ooh. Have we talked about Elspeth much?
I mean,
May has mentioned that they sit together.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, this is the alienist's daughter?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
That has been discussed, I think, yeah.
Yes,
A
that
little
has
bit,
been.
yeah.
That's right. Okay.
That's strange.
So she was.
She's in Lachlan's Rest?
Well, maybe we don't know.
I point to the corpse. I'm not asking you.
We don't know. She could have, talked to him in Nero.
Yeah.
We have one more question, or
Yeah. Does anyone have any
Oh.
suggestions?
what does the note say?
Wait. Yeah,
We're not
don't ask that
asking that.
question.
Yeah, I'm asking the
Let's gonna
group.
read the note.
Let's read the note.
Okay.
I'm asking whoever picked up the note.
Well, let me tell you.
No.
Would, Quinn, would you like to read it?
Sure.
This note that you found?
I have to highlight it because I'm in dark mode.
Haha.
In a minute, I won't remember any of this. I'll be completely loyal to the hand. I have to be. If I have any hope of surviving what's to come, if anyone finds this, Nero absolutely must be evacuated. The more blood she feeds on, the more land she'll consume. She can't be stopped, only starved. Huh.
Yeah.
Blood is land is blood is land. Land is blood. Bloodland.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. They're keeping people. They're gathering people in the council building for a slaughter.
Yeah. All the people being killed by demons are just fueling her, and that's why it's
And
spreading. That's why,
no.
all this is.
And us killing the demons fuels her. That's the point. It doesn't matter who dies.
I mean, she could die.
It says right there she could only starve.
Only start.
What if they die in a way that their blood doesn't spill? Is it a literal blood in the ground?
I don't know.
Death empowers her.
She could literally feed on blood. She could feed on violence. Is there much of a difference?
Kill people without spilling blood?
Well, if I died, I wouldn't spill blood, technically.
Who is this person? Who are we talking to here? Maybe that's something we should. Who are they to El? What was the connection?
Is that
Could-
last question?
I
Well,
think
we
that
have two
might
more.
Just ask their names. Or their
I
name.
thought we only had one more.
We have
I
one more.
thought we only had one more
Yeah.
question.
Well, what was your profession? Whom were you tasked to kill last? Why did you need to kill yourself? Those are the three that we've asked.
And who gave
I
you
thought we also
Who gave you?
did
Oh.
like who were you
There you
tasked
go,
to
lilac
kill?
eyes. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. I didn't write that one down.
there you go.
Do we want to give them room to wiggle, or do we want to say specifically what was your name in life, kind of a thing?
No, I think that's too specific. I think it's got to be
Maybe what was your connection to
What-
Elspeth or something?
what was your? We don't know if it's Elspeth though.
What
was
about to the lilac-eyed girl?
Yeah. What was your? What was your connection to the lilac? No, wait.
Here,
You know
this
it's
person became a servant of the hand, as far as you've explained, mate. Elspeth was, right? Whether she wanted to be or not.
Right, yeah.
So, this person, this corpse, I feel like would answer, I serve the hand. Like, it would be very, I feel like we can pretty safely say, based on this note, that they were a servant of the hand, and if you ask them who they were, they might just say, I am a servant of the hand, or something
Yeah,
equally
that's true.
unhelpful.
You know what? There is a thing about this note that I neglected to mention.
Yeah, was it signed by anybody?
I totally apologize. No, it is not signed.
Oh.
The note is on the back side of the page. The front
Oh.
side of the page looks to be, it looks like it's a page that's been torn out of something. And the spell Modify Memory is on the front side of the page.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to take that from you.
maybe maybe we ask if this person wrote the note.
Wait,
Could be.
Maybe we should ask. They only can tell us what they knew in life. Is that true? Or
and
Yes.
if their memory has been modified, then
Corpse only knows what it knew in life, including the languages it knew.
So the note mentions that the hand can be starved. Could we even ask about? I'm trying to think of, like, with this being a helper to the hand, would possibly know anything with like weakness, like even just knowing the hand could be starved.
If
How does that translate? Does that mean
we could ask
no
it,
one
does it
can
literally
die
mean blood
within?
kind of a thing?
Yeah.
the only issue with that is it's under no compulsion to tell the truth. If it is loyal to the hand, it might not say anything.
It seems though that if it, judging by the note, it wasn't quite loyal. Possibly when it died, it may not have that loyalty.
It was tasked with killing its. They were tasked with killing themselves by Elsbeth, presumably.
Could we ask if the hand has reached Lachlan's Rest, like its influence?
are we convinced that this person is the one who wrote the note?
I don't know. I don't know if Elsbeth wrote the note or.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Elsbeth's note and she made herself like forget something so that she could be completely loyal. But what would be the point of leaving this note with this person?
On this corpse.
For someone to find, wouldn't you?
We could always
You would go
ask
to a
if they
place
are the
where they
one that
had-
wrote this, and that would give us a direction.
True.
Or maybe who wrote this note?
Yeah. Who?
Or yeah,
I think that's it.
yeah.
That's it.
Who wrote this note?
The lilac-eyed girl.
That's it.
She used Modify Memory on herself. That means
Because she didn't want to remember this.
Keeps her
something.
family safe.
But
And
then
she had to travel away from Narrow in order to do it beyond the sight of the hand, potentially.
At least outside of the immediate danger zone.
Okay. So my last thing, this is a big one, so I'm gonna post it to everybody before I do it.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
10 days is the limit.
Can we make a check to see maybe how long this corpse has been dead?
I'm asking if this is even. Should we, if we raise this person? I have the diamond to do it.
I don't know if this person.
Would
There was
it-
a campfire that was lit recently underneath this outcropping.
You don't know
It may
how
have not been
recent that would have
theirs.
been.
You know? Okay.
Would it possibly even give the hand more visibility to us?
Possibly. If this person is, for some reason, still tied, maybe the hand could see through them. That's how the hand found out about us in general.
This glyph is their handiwork.
Yeah.
That is, they might come back as some kind of creature.
I just wanted to pose it to everybody before. I just think that maybe if this person, maybe this is like, I don't know. But what if this is Elsbeth?
No.
No.
No, for sure. Even though you said this is a rune of transformation.
Does it? But she says, if I have any hope of surviving what's to come.
She wants to survive.
Yeah, what I mean to say is she wouldn't write that and then kill herself.
The corpse
Yeah.
spoke about the lilac-eyed person as a separate entity, which could mean previous life or could mean separate person.
Mm-hmm. But not someone they knew personally. They didn't give a name.
Maybe.
I don't think we know enough to know if this was a personal sort of connection.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't think so.
I see more risk than benefit to raising them.
Okay. I just wanted to see.
It's a good
It was
idea.
a good idea. There are some pros to it, but overall, I think the risks are higher.
Mhm. Okay, we should probably rebury this person then, if not just for hygiene, then for
Should we
Yeah.
burn them?
respecting the dead.
It's wet.
Oh yeah.
May will, as best she can, mold earth the corpse back over.
Sure.
Well, this note gives the impression that an army would not be of greater benefit. If that is the case, you all know how I feel, but I'm willing to put that aside for a time. We want to go back and evacuate the city. Having my people could help with those efforts, but knowing some of them, they would want a direction to point their ire. And I am unsure if the people we meet, where my people are, would be sufficient.
Fortunately, there is in Lostman's Rest a portal right back to Narrow, if that is the path we want to go down.
Right into the council building.
Right into the council building.
Right. Oh,
And also out of it. If that could be a means of evacuation for the people there, if it is still active.
I believe DG said it was still active.
Yes.
Thank you, DG.
the long dark, right?
Yeah.
Still dark. We could go back and I'm kind of inclined. I don't know how everyone else feels, but I'm kind of inclined to agree with Poygrim. I think that bringing an army to this might just serve to empower the hand.
Might be the wrong move.
Yeah.
That piece of paper is the best evidence we have to show any rational-minded person. I assume that other mages are smart like you are and could deduce some things. We need to give credence to our assertion that they must evacuate.
They must have what?
Hmm?
You said they must have what?
Oh, we must give credence to our assertion that they must evacuate.
Oh, they must evacuate.
Okay, so the only issue I can see is the fact that the rest of the council is, from what we understand, loyal already to the hand. And it was just Maury who was the voice, the dissenting voice. Or Maury the loudest of the dissenting voices.
Morris.
Moritz. Sorry.
Is it possible the alienists just wanted to get us out of the city? And then went back home? Now knowing that there was a group that could interfere with plans.
I don't think the alienist was aware of our relationship with the hand at all, honestly.
I mean, but just from a thing of
Just because we're
his ties to the hand, like his family's ties to the hand, just one of those things of if you have a plan in place, you don't want an unknown variable. And we were an unknown variable.
It's possible, but I don't know if the alienist was loyal to the hand.
This person is a wizard and can teleport back to any place at any time, right? Kind of like May can. Why not stay with us longer to ensure our distance?
I think I think that the simplest explanation is he overheard us talking about how much he sucked and how much it was going to be rough traveling with him, and how some of us maybe wanted to kill him a little, and that probably skeeved him out or infuriated him.
Well, he didn't need us to get to the magic storms. He needed us to get out of the city safely.
Yeah.
One man against even one demon can... Well, he's an accomplished magician, right? So maybe he could have held his own, but there weren't just one.
A wizard, a magician is like somebody who does like sleight of hand tricks.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean,
the magician be a wizard and wizard be a magician then?
I'm not saying a magician can't be a wizard, but if a person is a magician and it's not actually magic, it's sleight of hand. It's different.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Sorry. That was pedantic.
okay, so are we...
Do we stay the course or do we go back?
If we go back, do we have a way to intervene that's not bloodshed?
No. The note, but...
Realistically.
I think...
if we'd at least disrupt the hand, you know what I mean? Like if we're able to fight the hand in some way and disrupt it, give us time, maybe break influence over some of the council members, we might be able to convince people to evacuate while we figure out how to make it stick. You know what I mean?
I feel like I talked to somebody about like leaving, but I can't remember.
Was it Nimue?
Maybe. I talked to somebody like asking why people don't just leave the city, but I can't remember.
Are the city guard and the council separate entities?
I think they work together. The city guard is under the control of the council.
Right, but is there a leader of the guard that we could entreat with this evidence, who would be able to protect citizens as they leave and would be willing to ignore the assertions of some very pompous magician people in a council building?
So just to play devil's advocate here, we'd be walking into a guardhouse with a slip of paper saying that there's some kind of secret. It's going to be a tough. I think it'll be a tough thing to convince. I could. I mean, if I can talk to them, I think I might be able to convince them. But it's going to be a hard sell. I think we need something a little more concrete if we're going to convince, especially like the council. The council's going to be tough to convince.
I also think there's a good chance that the hand could have things in place that even if the people wanted to leave, it's not going to be that simple.
Pilgrim, I wonder how many people are, in your tribe.
It's a great question, DM.
As many as you'd like. I think you mentioned that they were a little bit smaller.
We have a book.
We have literature for this.
Literature.
Literature.
What could you be looking in the Dungeon Master's guide?
Mapping your campaign, province, kingdom, continent, scales.
Hell yeah.
What a
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
nerd.
Reading books.
Books?
Ugh.
Hi, I'm the guy who read the DMG and the PHB like cover to cover just because I
What?
wanted to have the knowledge that something existed.
God, that's like
Hi.
reading through the Codex of Aird. Jesus.
That's so fucking
God.
stupid. Oh my gosh.
You people
Okay,
need to get alive.
village is population up to about 1,000. So
1,234.
Yes.
I think a comfortable village in the mountains could probably be around the tune of about 340-ish people. I think it's a good number.
Well, what I mean to say is there is a ship that took everyone. I wonder if we had such a ship.
If we could get everybody out without even consulting the council.
That's true.
I will say there are more people in Nero than that, but it would be a good start.
Well, just several trips.
Just a couple of trips.
Maybe take them to Asteria. I know that Asteria is not really geared for refugees necessarily.
Or
At the very least, somewhere else.
yeah, Fumar. Somewhere.
Get them out of the killing field.
Do we have any way to call off the attack that we had planned? Like, we told all the mages to be ready to go when we give them a sign.
I can send a message to anybody who we
Nimue.
Okay.
Mhm.
or the guard.
Chaka.
The guard that was
Chaka.
Chaka.
I don't know how much pull I would actually have, but I made quite a few friends in Fumar because they heard about how I swam. There's like rumors, apparently, so I'm kind of like a local
In Fumar, you say? You made some friends in
Yeah.
Fumar.
Koigrim is a
Yes.
cryptid confirmed.
Like a local storyteller thing
Oh, okay.
person. They just they bought me lots of drinks and we swapped stories and then they tried to steal my stuff a little and it was funny.
So,
Yeah.
So Fumar is not a bad place to take people, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. They'll definitely be taken care of in Fumar. But I mean, Moralbach could take people as well. Nexus.
I think if we're going to drop my people off anywhere, it should be Moralbach or Fumar, where the water is.
Yeah.
yeah. So, maybe we keep doing what we're doing. And if we can get the ship.
Bring it back.
It's a risk. We might not, but you have the... Wait, no, they destroyed the teleportation circle, didn't they?
Yeah.
Could we send a message to the lady who runs it? Maybe make her make it again when we need to.
I think she is trying to do that anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
she said it was going to take time to do, though.
Right.
Weeks or months or something.
At the very least, we have one more day to Lachlan's Rest, yes?
Yeah.
But somewhere between 1 and 3 days to Lachlan's Rest, yes, as long.
Depends on how often you talk about feet.
Depends on how often we talk about feet for some reason.
I'm sorry, just talking about feet lower or increase?
It increases the distance.
Every instance of foot talk creates 1d4 plus 1 day of travel.
Oh, oof, rough.
Or for
I mean-
the moment, let's maybe rest.
We could also maybe send a message to Asteria requesting, ships and aid to evacuate people from Nero.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
It's not a bad plan.
Moralbach too.
Robot too. Yeah,
We
if
don't
they're
know
not.
the state of Moralbach.
We don't.
It also isn't protected by a garden.
That's true.
Umar could send a boat as well. Opal. We could ask people in Opal. Maybe.
Let's
I don't
see. On the map, is Elegy the last city before a great expanse of northern lands that we will have no contact with other people? That's
Kind
our
of.
last stop.
Elegy is more kind of out of the way. Like,
did we want to go along the coast?
I think that might be best, to avoid the mountains. I don't. I mean, I don't.
Then, at the very least, when we get to Moralbach, if we choose to go there, we take stock and then do what we can. Send the messages then.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to be able to do anything until they're not doing anything until we tell them to, or until we give them the signal. But I think I do think evacuation is the move.
Agree.
We just need to be careful with anyone that we send in to help with evacuation. That would be us bringing in more bodies.
More blood. Yeah.
And also, if wherever we send people might, get some double agents.
Yeah. I think what we should try to do is disrupt the demons coming in. We know from our time in Lachlan's Rest that there has to be some kind of circle or place where they're doing this transformation to the animals.
It's on that island. It was a well, a well of blood.
And from what we know, it's got to be coming from inside the council building, right?
All is coming from inside the council building.
That's where.
It definitely seems like it.
Yeah.
Maybe we bust in the council building and see if we can disrupt these creatures being created.
That's definitely going to be probably a real high risk operation, but I'm for it. Don't get me wrong. If it means killing some demons, I'm here for it. But it's going to be high risk, I imagine.
It cuts off the hand's ability to be able to harvest these people.
Did
Can't
DJ
harvest
report
others when
back?
you're harvested.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go.
When DG was there before, did he give any information as far as like if we were to go in hostile, what we're looking at? Like how many enemies?
I don't think did you give any numbers, buddy?
Well, I
Did he
didn't
count?
see everybody. It's very big building,
Mhm.
but main chamber was filled with people in long dresses and robes. They did not look very scary, but all walls were lined with big shiny men and big plates.
Can the little one count?
I saw a lot, but that was just one room.
Hmm.
He's also sneaking around. He's got a lot going on. He doesn't have time to
Sure,
sit
sure,
around
sure. No.
a bunch of stuff. You did great.
Thanks.
Yes, not disappointed.
It's very
Just
helpful
curious.
information.
I think there's got to be some kind of like basement or like depths, something deep and private where they're able to do this ritual. I think.
I did not smell anything like that.
No. Sorry.
The day is winding down. Would you all like to stay the course to Lachlan's Rest?
Yeah.
As you're continuing to discuss.
I think we're hanging out in the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah. The overhang.
For the night at least. But in the future, are we going?
Yeah.
Are you returning to
going-
Narrow or staying the course?
That's a great question. I feel like if the portal goes both ways, then we can go to Nero, cause some havoc, bamf out,
Right.
continue on our way.
All we got to do is disrupt. I think if we go in and disrupt, we can keep the hand's influence from spreading, and then we can continue on our way. Assuming we all
So,
survive.
do we know where exactly that portal is going to send us into?
Nope.
Somewhere in the council building, and we also don't know like where they're. I mean, maybe
DG
somewhere in the council
described
building.
emerging into like a cellar kind of room, but
You can bet though, once we go in there, once we're there, they're going to. If they aren't aware of the portal now, they will be.
Might not
We've
be.
got,
option.
we've got one shot at this to run interference.
Well,
And also, if we like run in, they might just like pull the trigger and kill whoever they can while they've got them there.
Yeah.
It might be lighting a fuse.
We might be setting something off.
It may be best because right now it seems like I might be wrong about this, but we have a slight advantage in that we know their plans now, and they don't know that we know that.
we just act like it's all fine. And then we come back and they think we're geared for bloodshed like we were talking about, and then
It's one
Nothing.
big feint.
And what, we just pull everyone out?
yeah.
Could I? Yeah. Maybe maybe some of the mages there can work to teleport people. and then we can take the rest.
And just protect the mages from the guards and demons, respectively. Well, not respectively, but together.
Well, I mean, if we coordinate it, maybe they could just bamf a shitload of people out
Yeah.
and like try to go.
That's what. Yeah.
I
If we
think
get
we
to
need to go ahead.
If we get to Moralbach, and I think you have the sigil sequence for Moralbach, right? For the teleportation circle.
I don't think you received a Moralbach one. I think you received a Sodra.
I have Nero.
There you go.
Yeah, I have Nero, Asteria,
Sodra.
Zinazar, Sodra, Opal,
Yes.
and New Nox.
Yes.
Oh,
Hear me
Opal
out.
actually might not be a terrible.
Zinazar, let's just leave.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's go have fun in the
Go.
desert.
Let's go be desert
Let's go
cult.
party.
Quaker's voice is making me tired a little bit, so
Go
excuse
for
me. But when we get to Moralbach,
Yeah.
we might be able to secure their teleportation circle and share it with
Yeah.
the mages in Nero, and they could take groups of, I think you said up to 10 people, right? In big old groups like that, and I think there are enough accomplished mages there that could potentially do something like that, right?
The issue is the guards. That's going to draw the ire of the guards.
Yeah, but
Not
if
if it all
they're
happens at
gone,
once.
if they're gone, then they're gone.
Mhm. And the guards are spent running toward things that are already done,
True.
which is
yeah.
not a terrible thing to do. At the very least.
So maybe
maybe-
the forces we come with aren't necessarily war, but evacuation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We bring ships and we bring whatever we can to pull people out of the city as opposed to fight.
Yes.
As you cast a spell, you draw a 10-foot diameter circle. Shimmering portal opens. Remains open until the end of your next turn. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears. There's not like
Oh, damn.
a limit on the number
Yeah,
of people.
you can
It's
just
just
pour in.
whoever can fucking crowd in.
Then that's even better.
Yeah.
That's not. I think this isn't a bad plan. And if we can't get Moralbox, then we get in other places. We send ahead toward Sodra.
Asteria.
Opal. I have
Hell,
Caiaphas
literally
and,
Zinazar.
we
Just
have,
get them the fuck on the other side of the world.
True.
Or like Asteria, where they have like a process for like vetting people coming into the city and also have the protection of the flowers
Mhm.
from
That's not
body
a bad
boy
move.
scrying. And we know the boss.
Yeah. So get the innocents out, and then take it from there. We will have to develop a non-lethal, like, approach.
Could we even
Potentially.
message Demetrius to be preparing in Asteria?
That's not a bad point.
Demetrius, the Moon Queen,
Yeah.
Nero, all of them. I mean,
Mhm.
Demetrius can definitely carry that message and like get things going.
Hey. Who was it? Oh, there you go. When I was shopping at Lux's, they had like a hefty vault, right? That we
Hefty.
talked about. Very, very like magically enchanted, very well taken care of kind of a thing.
I know all the ins and outs of that vault.
Hell yeah. So
For the
if we
heist.
if we potentially have a very highly dangerous person that we need to put somewhere so that they can't be dangerous anymore. I could talk to Lux. I
You
could
could
talk
put
to
him in the vault.
I could talk to Saida.
It's not the
I could
worst
talk to...
idea.
Naughty hand worshippers get put in the jewelry room.
That's right.
Is this what you wanted?
Riches! So,
So staying the course.
Think for now.
Okay.
as you all discuss, come to this decision, the rain continuing to pound down around you. We'll go ahead and end there and pick back up next session next week.
Hey.
We have to wait another month to play again. I'm gonna fucking
I
shit
will
my
shit
piss.
everywhere.